Kia McLean, the poet, the hardcore healing pen coach here, back again for a great message. Surrender to the you that deserves healing. So, hey, my loves, let's talk about surrender. Not the kind that means giving up. This ain't that type of surrender, but the kind that means giving in to you. To you. Sometimes we have to surrender to ourselves, because there came a time in my life when I had to surrender to the version of me that was crying out for healing, for peace, for silence, for rest. I had to learn. I had to really learn how to embrace all of that. Rest wasn't natural to me. Silence, it made me uncomfortable. Peace, that felt foreign to me. And healing felt like work I didn't have time for. That's my truth. But my journal entries told the truth before I could. They were showing me a pattern. Always busy, always moving, always doing, and felt exhausted and resentful and anxious. Then one day, both my therapist and my cousin, who's also a therapist, who I go to quite often, but that's another story, said, Kia, you are always busy. Always. You're filling all of your time up. What are you running from? Whew. That used to offend me, y'all. I'm just going to be honest with you. I would get offended by that. What do you mean I'm filling my time? I'm always busy. Of course I am. I'm a boss. That question, quite frankly, triggered me. I would get defensive, angry, and then I would just shut down. But eventually, I stopped shutting down. And I started asking myself the real questions when I was triggered instead of reacting. I learned to lean in to the trigger, and the work it took. But I learned to lean into the trigger, to give myself permission to feel it, then identify it. And I want to encourage you and you and you and you today to do the same. Because when you lean into the trigger, you become the master of your emotions instead of a prisoner to them. And I never knew that I was behind prison walls with those set of emotions and practices. So here's what I do now. I speak up. First, I tell the person I didn't like that, and I explain why. Then I take space. I allow myself the necessary time to process. This prevents us from just reacting instead of responding. After that, I come back to the situation and I discuss it calmly and clearly. If boundaries are needed, I set them. If I need to apologize or explain my feelings, I do that. And if I realize that trigger was real and I'm being gaslit or taken advantage of, I speak up even louder. I used to fear losing people, wasting time, and missing out. Now, it's a totally different story. I just prescribe myself a healthy emotional diet, proper rest. Can we say I know how to do that now? It really messed with my nervous system previously to rest. Intentional silence to meditate and connect. That used to be extremely hard for me. I needed to fill that time with noise. Nourishment for my body and soul, eating differently, right? Putting different things in my body. I stopped drinking alcohol, and full acceptance that healing and peace are the rewards I deserve. Now, I have a specific message for a specific set of people. My Black sisters, my brown sisters, especially. Let me say this with love and conviction. We're in a restful season for us, but rest cannot be seasonal, okay? We have to maintain a regimen of rest and healing. This needs to be a practice that is a part of our daily lives, because I'm talking to you, you shine lights in spaces that are pitch black. That's exhausting. You hold space for girlfriends and kids and parents and men and jobs and can we say the world? But it's time to hold space for you. Start journaling with me. Book a one-on-one coaching session where I create journal prompts specifically for you, specifically for your needs. Or join a group coaching workshop with me where I have a group of women and we talk through those things, and you can see that there are other women that look just like you. We can build your rest plan together. You deserve it. So let's do the hard work so that it's not hard anymore. Until next time, peace.